Hello, everyone. It seems like the Jack the Ripper case is in the news again, and as some of you might know, I am actually somewhat of a Jack the Ripper enthusiast when it comes to being fascinated with the case, and I'm planning on writing a book about it someday, hopefully. Um, but I'm surprised that they're presenting this information as new. There's nothing new about the information presented about Aaron Kaminsky's DNA being found on the shawl. I mean that's something that was released years ago. I've known about that for years, and so it's kind of odd that they're presenting that as new evidence. Maybe the percentage has gone up a little bit in terms of certainty, but I knew about this years ago. And the Jack the Ripper case, it's a quite it's quite a perplexing one when it comes to solving it, because on one hand, you have people who don't want the case to ever be solved because that takes away the mystery. Some people, they love the mystery, and especially people who have written books saying, well, um, that's my candidate. Of course, they don't want the case to be solved because they'll lose revenue. But on the other hand, you have people who are willing to believe anything when it comes to evidence because they want the case to be solved so badly. Well, I try to reject both approaches. And it seems to me that yes, Aaron Kosminski is the most likely candidate out of the known named candidates. But I don't think that we can say that he definitively is the killer yet. Um, I do know that that show was scientifically examined and I think peer reviewed to a degree, although not as much as I would like a few years ago, and the results were inconclusive when it came to peer review. At most, I think you can say that Kaminsky had what was in contact with Catherine Eddowes, which is more you can say for any of the other suspects, which is why he's a top suspect. And he was also a man named Kaminsky was mentioned at the time, although there's still some debate over who it was. But I don't think that you can say that he definitively did it because you obviously she was a prostitute and was with many people. And to me, in order to solve the case, you have to connect him to the crime specifically. And so to me, like if the DNA was intermingled with the blood, I think that would be a much stronger case. And so it seems to me you need to link him to the murder. I don't think they've actually done that yet or met that burden. Now, could they in the future? Perhaps, but I don't think that they've met that burden yet. Of course, I don't think the case will ever be solved with 100% certainty, but I think that you can come to a reasonable determination in the future, but I don't think they've met that burden as of yet.